Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a bigger project tutorial. Today we will do a mini chest rig panel, so let's get to work. We need a piece of strong fabric like nylon or cordura 29 per 16 centimeters. We need to fold the edges, so we mark a line 2 cm from the edge around the element. We wrap the upper part outside the element. It should look like this. Then we mark the arrangement of the straps in the pulse system. The upper strap will be sewn flush with the edge, the remaining two every 5 cm. We make vertical stitching every 4 cm, starting from the middle. The cells at the edges will be slightly wider. One strap will be shorter, the others will have buckles, so they have to be longer. In my chest rig, these will form an extra pulse cells. I use 25 mm Nexus buckles here. Then we sew the straps according to the drawn lines, starting from the center. The finished item should look like this. The next step is to mark where the partitions have to be mounted. We mark lines 5 mm from the second and fourth vertical seam. I recommended that you mark them on the same side of the seam. We need to make vertical partitions. For this I used a 3 per 26 cm piece of fabric. We fold it in half and sew it around. Now it's time to make the back of our panel. My chest rig will be used as a panel for the plate carrier, so it will have velour on the back. If you don't need such solution, you can use a distant mesh or a second piece of fabric instead of velour. We go back to work. We need two main components, a piece of fabric measuring 16 x 26 cm and a piece of the same size of velour. We mark 2 cm from the edge where we will mount straps with buckles. This is where I made a mistake. I forgot to mark the places where I will attach the straps to the handles. One should be in the middle, and the other two should be right next to the buckles. After all the straps are sewn, we connect the element with a piece of velour. We sew 1 cm from the edge. Then we fold the finished part and sew it around the edges. We cut off unnecessary material. Here we also fold the edges, so as before, we mark lines 2 cm from the edge and sew it. As you can see, I had to fix my mistake, so I cut the top seam and put the straps for the handles here. We should have something like this. Now mark the lines of 7.5 and 15.5 centimeters, measuring from the left, where we will attach the partitions. The seam must be 5 mm from the edge of the partition. We place it so that it's sewn like the vertical seam of the pulse straps. Then we connect them to the inner part of the panel. The next step is to sew the panel together. We start with vertical seams. We have many layers here, so be careful. Time to close the panel. We start the bottom seam from the center, arranging the elements symmetrically. Fold the excess fabric at the corner. This is how the finished item looks like. We can carry AK mags, but also AR mags in it. The last thing we need are handles. We make them from a piece of strap 20 cm long. We need to bend the ends to the middle and sew it in half. Cut the shock cord to a length of 30 cm and thread it through the straps. We also have to put on a cord lock. And basically that's it. Our panel is ready. We can use it together with the plate carrier vest and wear it separately on a harness as a mini chest rig. Harness could be 2 straps crossing, so I didn't show that in this video. I hope that I show you how you can make your own chest rig. If you liked this video, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video.